Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
Today we're going to make sottacedi.
Do you know what that is?
Today it's my kitchen. Did I say that?
It is your kitchen.
Sottacedi. It's pickled vegetables. In like giardiniera. Well, not really giardiniera. Yeah, a bit like giardiniera.
Yes.
But this one here we preserve in jars, which you can see here. This one is beautiful. It's got eggplant, it's got green tomatoes, these ones are chilies and some paprika. You can make whatever you like. You can make even asparagus, you could make beans, basically any vegetables that you like.
Italians usually will always have one of those on the table at a meal's time.
All the time. These ones here my husband makes and gives them away for presents sometimes. If you're good, he'll give them to you. Otherwise,
I get them all the time.
Otherwise, you don't know.
Okay.
So anyway, today we're not going to jar them as such, because when you jar them also you need to sterilise the jars and then put it in there, cover with oil, tighten it, and then they keep. They preserve and you can use them. They keep for months. Today we're just going to make them that you can. I'm going to toss them in a bowl and I'm going to put them in a closed platter, and what you can do is serve them just basically on the table if you have friends and family over. Say you're going to have them over on the weekend, you can make them that week, and trust me, they will be gone before the end of the weekend. They will be gone. So
what do you want me to do?
In a pot we have 1 part water and 1 part white vinegar, like this. This is not San Pellegrino, it's homemade vinegar.
This is Federico's homemade vinegar.
Federico's homemade vinegar.
Okay,
so Steph, I've already chopped up some eggplant in little battens, if you can see there. I've got some green tomatoes, and you want them thin, you don't want them thick, because imagine putting them on a beautiful, piece of fresh bread, or say you have like a panino, and you got a beautiful piece of steak and you want to put some of this on top with the bread, and you don't want them thick.
But you want consistency even while you're cooking it anyway.
That's right. Okay. And that way when they boil, they're cooked all the same time. And here we've got some paprika. So I've chopped that up as well. So what you do, when the vinegar and the water has come to a boiling point, you put them in there and you let them just boil for 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
1 minute.
And that's it, no more. Because otherwise, if you overcook them, then they become too mushy. So you still want them when they come out of the water and you're drying them off, that they're like a toaster. How do you say toaster? Like they're still hard, so they're a bit crunchy when all the moisture has gone. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm going to dress them once that's done with I have some sliced garlic, some chili. I think we're going to need a little bit more chili than that. And I'm going to put some parsley as well. Now, you can put any kinds of herbs that you want. Some people put some...
Yeah, but not coriander. No.
Not unless you're pickling some Asian vegetable or something, I'd say.
No, this is done with parsley.
This is roba italiana. No, this one here is done with parsley. Okay?
1 minute is out. I'm taking this out.
Okay. You taking them out? Hang on. So once she takes them out, I'm going to show you quickly. Put a panno, like a tea towel, on something, and then when they're ready, she's going to take them out and she's going to place them on here, and she's going to take all the moisture out. Is the minute up?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was counting.
She's a maths teacher, so in her other life, not other life, in her, it's this life. She's like, how Superman puts the glasses on and he's Clark Kent, and then he puts his Superman suit on and he's Superman. Well, that's what Steph is. When she's in the kitchen, she's part of Daniela and Stefania. When she's out of the kitchen, she's Miss Mascara Higgins.
Okay, what do you want with this?
Okay, you got to put it all in here. Wonderful. Okay, and we're going to do this with the other vegetables and we're going to be back.
Okay, is it all dry?
Okay, so you place it, as you can see, you place it in a tea towel and see how we want all the moisture kind of gone. So just make sure that you just press on it lightly.
Can you roll it?
Well, yeah, you could.
Have you seen people do this?
No.
Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah, do that?
Yeah, they do, and they take all the moisture out.
Okay, I've never done that.
Yeah, okay.
Because I didn't want to like rip them or anything like
no.
that. I just think she's probably ripped maybe.
Huh.
Anyway,
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so what we do now is we put them in the bowl. Wonderful. Put them all in here. And I'm just gonna,
Okay.
this one here needs to be, yes, washed completely. Okay, and now we're just gonna season it. So I'm gonna add some chopped parsley, really fine. Some chilies, some garlic. Let's add a little bit of oregano.
A little bit.
Yeah, about a occhio. Remember? A occhio?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then, beautiful. We dress it with olive oil. Now, the best tool to use is your hands. And just lightly toss everything together.
Yum.
Yes. Now, we have forgotten one of the most important things.
Salt.
Salt. If you don't mind, Miss Steph, to get the salt, and we need more oil. Don't forget that when you place this in a bowl, it has to be covered with oil, because if it's not covered with oil,
that's what preserves it.
Yeah,
the oil and the salt together,
and the vinegar that you boiled it in. But otherwise,
and then it's nice when you've got the toasted bread that the oil drips down.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna put that like that. How beautiful does that look?
Beautiful.
Now, you need to cover it with oil, like I mentioned before, because otherwise you get that little bit of, come si dice muffa in English?
Yeah, the mold forms on top.
Yeah.
So you don't want that.
You don't want that. So if you're gonna do this and then you're gonna serve it like tomorrow, it's not a problem. But if you're gonna keep it for like, this will keep for a good week or two on your bench. Okay, if you put it in the fridge, obviously the oil will solidify. Otherwise, you know.
Okay,
looks
I
great.
think that will do for now.
Okay, so can you get a fork? And I would like to taste it and see how it's come. Oh, sorry. I can't because my hands are too dirty, Steph. Thank you. You have a taste first. Ideally with some beautiful crusty bread, this would be beautiful. Is there enough salt?
It's perfect. I love it.
Perfect salt?
It's exactly how your husband makes it.
Yeah, but I made this.
I know you did, but it's exactly like Federico's.
Hello, Daniela. That's beautiful. Give it a try. I know a lot of people probably do this. Some of them do differently. Some of them keep them in salt for 48 hours and then they will boil it in the water and the vinegar, and then they will keep that pressed kind of thing. Anyway, there's lots of ways of doing it, but this is a simple way to do it, and that's the way we've shown you today. So give it a go because all your friends are going to love it.
Buon appetito!
See you next time.